Hey, welcome back to the channel. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Is Dame Lillard being trapped? Meaning, already you can see the narrative changing. They had Woj from ESPN, clearly someone from the front office of the Trailblazers, clearly came out and gave him some information that we're not going to force trade him to Miami, and we're going to do what we want. That's to control the narrative with the fan base, as they're not just going to give away a player for nothing, and they're probably going to ask for a king's ransom from Miami, and they're more than likely going to do it. But you can see how teams don't play fair. This is why I always said I don't understand the loyalty these players have to these teams. This is a business. You can already see now they're painting it this way so they can make sure it doesn't seem like, okay, he's going for nothing. And the trap comes this way. You now see Dame. He's on there on Twitter today. He was talking about, because he clearly reads things, he can see what's going on. He comes out and says, when has I ever misled anyone? Well, to be honest, you have. Just a few months ago, you was on the show, I think the JJ Redick show. You were talking about how you don't like people go ring chase and, you know, just that whole theme of what you were talking about. And you made it seem like you were staying in Portland. Now the word is, after you've seen all the moves that all these teams have made, from the Lakers to Phoenix to other teams, now you're like, man, West is stacked. And I only got maybe 3 years of my prime left. Now I want to go. You see, every player comes to this reality eventually. And Dame should have came to this a long time ago. He probably could have won a chip by now. Maybe 2, who knows? But you see how there's no loyalty in sports. The minute it seemed like he was controlling the narrative, the team then sends out a little tidbit to Woj ESPN, and then now it makes, okay, now we're back in control. It's a tug of war because he has pushed for Miami. So now the word is, other teams are going to be a little unsure to go for him, because you don't want a player that's not fully committed to you. Again, you see Portland trying to push the narrative. If you're Dame, it's going to be intriguing to see how this turns out, because if you think about it, he needs to get this done. You don't want to be another, no offense, Charles Barkley, or any other player that did not get it done. You just seen Carmelo when he had a chance to reflect, and they had a article come out once he said he's going to be retiring. He said, looking back, I should have taken the 3-year deal, the one that Wade and Bron took, and Wade was calling him just before he signed with Denver, that 5-year deal, and he didn't listen. And he believed that affected him, because he probably was going to win 2 or 3 champs with Miami. So if you're Dame, learn from the lessons of other players. Learn from Kevin Garnett when he finally said, once he was with Boston during that run, all that loyalty mean nothing. So once again, you see the narrative being what's going on here with Dame. We'll see what happens going forward. If the trade follows through, we'll see. But a very intriguing time in the NBA. And it's funny how Portland is trying to control the narrative with this Dame situation.